Hi everyone, Christopher here, and welcome back to another episode of Fossil Forward Finds. We have another POG episode from the 15,000 POG haul. This time we are looking at Coca-Cola POGs. I'm not a soda drinker myself, so I have no skin in the game versus, Coca-Cola versus Pepsi, yada yada yada. But I figured I didn't figure. Y'all voted. I put it up for a vote for which topic we would do next. And in a landslide victory of 2 votes to 1, literally 2 votes versus 1, Coca-Cola won over Star Trek and over Disney. So without further ado, let's check out the Coca-Cola POGs. All right, so before we look at comps, I want to do like we did last time. I'm going to sort my loose Coca-Cola POGs here. That way I can see, what type we have here, because, they might be different sets. And whether or not I have complete sets or not. It looks like there should have been a complete set of this at some point. I only have one of these sleeves, as far as I can tell. So I'll have to see if there's enough in here to make a complete set or not. But look on the back. Yeah, it looks like a complete set of these is 40. So, I don't know. Let me sort this out and we'll see what we have. Alrighty, so I've sorted all the Coca-Cola POGs from the box. We are missing two, number 19 and number 31. Now, I'm thinking there may have not have been a complete set to start with, even if I had all of the sleeved ones, because the sleeve I did have was missing the number 19, which makes me think it was not there to start with. So in any case, what I'm going to do, well, I'll flip these around so you can see the images. I have some slammers to show you as well, but I'm also going to go through my other backstock POGs to see if I have any matches or filling of the holes, so we can get a complete set out of this. Alright, so here are the Coca-Cola POGs flipped over. You can see at the start here, if I can focus, yeah, at the start here we have the classic Coca-Cola polar bear doing all sorts of wintry activities. That's the mascot I'm more familiar with, that and of course the Santa. Then we go into the ice cubes. I don't remember the anthropomorphic ice cubes. But again, I'm not a soda drinker, and that's not a flex. That's just not something I'm into. But yeah, I don't remember the anthropomorphic ice cubes. Do you? And then we move into just the classic Coca-Cola bottle with some fun color backgrounds here. We do have some slammers. Again, the polar bear here, doing some skiing. Toboggan, I think? Or at least a sleigh or sled or something. And then, of course, the classic bottle again. Got the nice red back. Have a whole bunch of these cards. Tells you how to play the game there. You can pause if you like. But it also tells us, again, there's 40 caps and then 6 different slammers. I have 4 out of the 6 designs, I guess. But I have a whole stack of these cards, so that's good. These would be sellable as well, I'm sure. And then I have a few of these unopened packs, which is cool. So I did go through my other backstock, and I did not find the replacements or the missing pieces I needed. The only Coca-Cola POGs I found were these ones here. Hold on, I'll just put that down there. Come on, focus. Yeah, is this one here, always slamming. So it's like I guess it would be a slammer. It's thicker than your classic POG, but it's a different set. Still 1995, but I don't think, yeah, it's a different set. But I did get 4 of those, so these won't count towards the Coca-Cola tracking that we do. But I'll list them when I'm done listing these anyways, because it makes business sense. All right, let's go take a look at the comps to see what we're working with here. Alrighty, so now that we have an idea of what Coca-Cola POGs we're looking for, let's let's take a look at some of the comps here in Terrapeak. So just for reference here to start, POGs as a whole has, as of today's filming, a 9.48% sell-through rate, compared to about a 5 for an average postcard. If we type in simply Coca-Cola POGs, we're down to 6%, so a little bit below average as far as your typical POG goes. Let's see. Scroll through here. One thing I will note, when you search it this way, you do get things that are not 100% just POGs. For example, this is one of the items that comes up. It's a mixture of collector cards as well as POGs. So what I did do was went through and added in the, where is it, 1995 here, and that brings us to the POGs specifically that we are looking at here. And when we do that, we're up to 7%. So not a huge increase, but it does drop the amount listed from 500 to 100. So that gives us some stuff to look at here. All right, so we can see right off the bat that the Coca-Colas are probably one of those sucker buys. There's plenty of them out there. Where's the one I'm looking at? Yeah, so here, for example, is a complete sealed box. 2 of them sold for $35. Here's a complete set for $30. So even if I had those couple missing pieces, I would not be... It's not worth me trying to hunt them down, I think, to complete the sets. If I happen to complete the set incidentally later on, great. If not, I'm just going to sell them individually. So that's the complete box there. The Slammers, here's a set of 12 that went for $10 plus shipping. I would and will break these up. Excuse me. Darn frogs. So yeah, I guess the moral of the story here is the Coca-Cola, at least the 1995 series, is not, if you find them for, dirt cheap, go for it, but I wouldn't go out of my way for them. Here is a set of 4 packs listed for $21.99. I think we saw one of these here. But that's a sealed box for $15, so that's nothing wild and crazy either. Somewhere here there was a set of packs that had sold. Yeah, 10 packs sold for $13.50. I'm not going to be selling them like this. I'll sell them 1 pack at a time. Here's someone who has a single pack listed for $2.50. I'm not going to price mine that low. So they're going to sit for a little bit. But that's okay. I'll be a one-stop shop for anyone looking to complete aspects of their Coca-Cola set. Here's the one that I found from my back stock. Nothing wild and crazy here. There was a bunch of those listed. I'll just list mine. I'll probably list all of the Coca-Cola POGs at $5.49 each. Maybe $5.99 if I'm feeling really wild and crazy when I go to list these. But yeah, so not too much to write home about here on the Coca-Colas, I don't think. I don't see those little information cards sold separately, so that might be where the money is. But even still, just going through the 100 or so that are listed here, there's not many of the individuals listed. There's a few for like $1.50, $2. But I think me having most of the set, but each one individually, I think that'll give collectors who are looking to complete set a good option for doing so. So that is enough rambling. I'm going to get these listed, and then we'll probably be ready for the summary, I think. I got some news for you, so stick around for it. All right, I'm back. I have listed all the Coca-Cola items that I could find from the haul. Let's see, a total of 44 listings, 209 POGs. Other than the Slammers, I listed all the individual POGs at $5.49 each. So come out to a grand total of $1,233.41 listed gross. Obviously, that's, again, a long haul. Hey, buddy. But yeah, so that's where we stand with that. You will see that we have another something on the board here. We did make a sale. So we sold the complete numbered set of the Garfield Pogs for $50 with the yellow carrying case. So after shipping and fees and so forth, I made $45.22, which means we're looking all right there. Total of $51.38. We got about 200 left to go before we start hitting the green. But a couple more sales like that, and we'll be doing pretty good. Other than that, the only other update is I did list some Power Ranger items, the complete box set, as well as the sealed individual packs. So you can go to my store if you want to look at those. Most of the Power Ranger Pogs went to Chris over at Cool and Common. So I'm gonna wait and let him do his own video on Power Rangers at some point if he wants to, and then I'll do my own at some point down the line. All right, well, that is it. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and we will catch you on the next video.